All right, welcome back, guys. Now to confirm that we have our Redux toolkit set up correctly. If you have the Redux Chrome extension, like Redux has a Chrome extension, you can just download that. And if you click on that, this is the icon for the extension. You would see here that we now have this auth here and it's logged in, is set to 4. So technically you can monitor your Redux state from that extension. All right, so that's not something I want to get into now, but you just have to install Redux Toolkit Redux Chrome extension. All right, so now we're going to set up our routing. All right, so to set up your routing, you have to install a package. So I'll say npm install, and it's React Router DOM, and then just hit enter on that. So let that go, and we'll continue. So if you come to our package.json file, you will see that we now have React Router DOM version 6. All right, so now we are not using the index.js anymore, so I'll close that. And for now, I'll just close the store as well, and then even the auth slice. So where I want to be right now is inside of my app.js. So first off, let's import everything we need to set up our routing here in our app.js. So I'm going to import so the first is browser router. Not just one, actually, there are like 3 of them or so. So we're just going to import the 3 of them from React Router DOM, router-dom, and we're going to import the browser router. So let's somehow I'm expecting Visual Studio Code to autocomplete this stuff for me. So browser router, and you know what, I think it can. Let me just come down here and type what I want to import. So I want to import routes. Wow, okay, let me just do it myself then, save myself some time. So browser router, routes, and route singular. So these are the 3 imports we need to set up our router. So for you to set that up, you're going to come here inside of the app and permit me to just get rid of everything you see here, and then I'll just do my browser router and just tap that. So the browser router has to surround all your routes. Okay, then next we're going to have the routes. So we define the routes, and inside of the route is where we'll now define a single route. Okay, so the first route we're going to define is the home route, but unfortunately we've not created a home page. So let me just quickly pause here and just create a quick home page. So I'll come here to my file manager here, and inside of my source, I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to call that folder pages. So that's where our pages is going to be stored. And here I'll just create another one inside of the pages folder, which I'll call home. Aha, maybe I should create another one, or okay, home. And then inside of home, I'll right click and create a new file. I'll call that file home.js. Aha, so inside home.js, I'll just do a quick RAFCE to create a React component, functional component, and inside of it, let me just put my hello world. So hello world. Aha, so we have the same thing. I'll save that and then I'll head back to my app.js. Now inside of the app.js, I will now create a route that will point to this home page as the home route. So here I'll say routes, not router, but routes. Let's close that up. And this route is going to have some attributes, if you allow me. So it's going to have a path attribute, which we are going to set to /. So that's going to represent the home page. Then it's going to have an element attribute, and that's going to simply point to the components you want this route to display. For me, I want it to display the home page. So here I'll just slot in the home component, so home, and then I'll just close that up. Now let me see if I can auto import this component. I'll just control and space bar, and I wonder why it's not importing. Let me come here and see. I have the home component and everything is set up correctly here. I'll come back here and auto import it. Okay, for some reason it's not auto importing the home component, so I'll just auto import it myself. So I'll come here and say import home from, and then I think we're going one step up. Oh no, not one step up. It's just dot forward slash and then pages forward slash home forward slash home.js. Yeah, so that's it. All right, I'll go ahead and save this guy. I don't know why Visual Studio Code sometimes does not help me auto import stuff. I mean, it really slows me down a bit. So let's make sure that our stuff has compiled, and if you refresh this page, then it will just still be on the home page. So you see, even though we refreshed, it's still on the home, it's still saying hello world. You know what, I'm just going to modify this hello world. I'll change this to home page just to let you know that the route is actually set up correctly, and then I'll just save, and then voila. So you see, so we've successfully been able to set up our routes. Now we can then confidently start building out pages and then just adding the routes to our app.js. All right, see you in the next one.